Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another PlayStation recommendation discussion. And I'm going to be talking about a Rockstar classic that came out on a PS2 early on in this life cycle, I might add. And that is Oni. Now, I don't have any reason as to why Rockstar wouldn't be willing to remake this game and redo the characters and the voice work and stuff, because for its time it was a good game, but now if you try to play it, it is comparatively clunky when you look at other games that are of a similar vein or even just a similar style of play. So I would love to see the cyberpunk future that is Oni be redone. I don't remember what year the game was supposed to take place in, so if it's something that obviously we don't have technology to match, that would have to be retconned. But that's not a huge deal, to be honest. And again, you know, they just redid the original 3D Grand Theft Auto trilogy. So I don't see a reason as to why they couldn't go back and do some of their older games. Some of the stuff that they did early PS2, back in the PS1 era, they could redo a lot of those games and bring them up to today's technological standards. So I don't see an issue with that. And I think that if they did do it, it could be a big game. And the main reason I'm even recommending this directly for PlayStation is just that the game was solely on the PS2 and PC at the time. And it is a hard find to get this game for PC. And even if you could, I don't know how the controls work on the PC version of the game, and I doubt that there is gamepad support because of when the game came out. Not that that would actually be a real issue, though, because that might actually work out better than to have gamepad support with the way the controls worked, which was probably why they were so clunky on the PS2 in the first place. But I'm just saying, at the moment, I don't see any way to, play the games with a controller that would be functional for PC. Now, unless you're going to do like Joy to Key or some sort of other key logger that translates your controller inputs as keyboard inputs, but that's a whole other discussion that we don't need to exactly have. I just think it would be a good idea to revamp the game and bring it out again, like wholeheartedly redo it and bring it out for today's crowd, especially when you know that there are a lot of people that are into cyberpunk type games and stuff like that. Like, Oni would really truly stand out right now because there are not very many. Take that back, there are several that are like it, but there are not very many that are like it in the exact same vein. And it would probably be a standout game if it were remade for today. It would probably be a major standout game if someone could convince Rockstar to go ahead and get a team on it. Because I'm pretty sure it was Rockstar that actually owned the licensing to it. I don't remember if it was anybody else, but I think Rockstar owned it. And someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was Rockstar that owned it. However, either way, the game really needs a comeback, and it could potentially turn into a series. So, for me at least, seeing it come back would be nice. I mean, think one of my older brothers had borrowed the game at one point, and I was playing it, and I never got to finish it, which ticked me off. Because they ended up taking it back to whoever it belonged to. I was like so pissed, because I think I was at the end of that game too. I was so close to the end of the game and never got to finish it. But hey, Sony, you guys could, not Sony, Rockstar. If I remember correctly, you guys have control over this particular initiative. And if you don't, and I'm wrong, again, someone can correct me on that. But I think it would be worthwhile to take that game, refresh it, bring it back for the current audience of today, and please keep in line with a cel-shaded art style, because they age much better. They age so much better like that. And I think that taking it away from the art style that it had would only really be a detriment to it. Now, obviously, you're going to want to upgrade the look as much as possible, but it wouldn't hurt for it to just be left as a cel-shaded looking game. Maybe it definitely improve the graphics, but don't take away the fact that it's cel-shaded. Even if you've got to do brand new models, keep it cel-shaded. Actually, they're going to have to do brand new models anyway. This is a very old game, and I'm suggesting a remake and not a remaster. So yeah, they're definitely going to have to do new models anyhow. Duh. But that's it. I don't have a whole lot more to say. I just think that the game could benefit. Actually, a lot of the weapons could benefit from the triggers of the DualSense controller and add a lot of gameplay mechanics to it that it didn't have before. So there is that to consider. But in the long run, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to really add. It's just like, that's one of the things that I think would benefit from a full-on update for it to be re-released today. Again, maybe not a whole lot of people would agree with me, but I think that it's just worth the effort to go ahead and take it and make the game. And it's not like Rockstar doesn't have the money to do it. And it's not like the game won't sell off of their name alone. So, yeah, I say go for it. But other than that, thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out, everybody.